Billy, Mr. Flynn, Mr. Freeman, I have an idea. Watch this. Your Honor, I, Jacqueline Fizinski, aka Calico Jackie, aka the Broadway Pirate, aka the one the FBI calls the Great White Whale, call myself to the stand. When Jackie takes the stand. Honorable honor, judicious jury, and people of the world. I am innocent. I know. I pled guilty. But to what? Copyright infringement? Conspiracy? Piracy? Lunacy? Here we are in federal court. And for what? Burning DVDs? Whatever happened to class? Whatever happened to dreaming big? You may ask, why did I do it? What were my motives? How did I get my jazz hands on so many Broadway bootlegs? I had them all. OBC Spring Awakening, OBC Gentleman's Guide, OBC You're in Town. Oh, so good. OBC Book of Mormon, OBC Color Purple, and the revival with Cynthia. I had How to Succeed revival with Nick, Daniel, and Darren. 2003's Little Shop of Horrors with Carrie Butler. I had 9 different versions of Wicked. OMG, I have a copy of The Light in the Piazza with Katie Rose Clark and Aaron Lazar. And I also have both the OBC Merrily We Roll Along and the Encore's Revival with Celia Keenan Bolger, Elizabeth Stanley, and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Could you imagine? Oh my God! OBC Rabbit Hole, Grey Gardens, a chorus line! And I almost got my paws on a 2-for-1 trade for Pam McKinnon's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and OBC Dallas Parable. Could you imagine? It's a shame. What did me in the end was Sharpies, blank discs, and torrent files. But being a pirate isn't as easy as ABC or 1, 2, 3. It's more of a 5, 6, 7, 8. Back when I was 13, my gay uncle and I took a bus to New York, a hell of a town, and we nearly died. See, we were supposed to go to the Empire State Building that day, but there was this giant poster, all in purple with these big, beautiful eyes looking down at me. I asked my homosexual uncle, "What is that purple sign up there?" And he replied, "That purple sign up there? Well, that's a Broadway show, kid." A couple of hours before the performance, we went to the theater of that particular musical and entered the lottery for front row tickets. Well, of course, my homosexual uncle won! And only $25. Look it up, people. Google Broadway rush policies, and the next time you're in Times Square, you'll find out how to get cheap tickets to every single show. It's the only life hack that matters. Anyway, back to my story. testimony. So, I don't know what I thought a Broadway musical would be like, but Next to Normal was nothing my imagination could conceive. I mean, it was modern, it was emotional, and it rocked my soul. You see, I, just like those purple eyes in the billboard, I too have manic depression just like Diana. Diana! Not Goddess of the Hunt, but Diana! A wife. A mother. A nut. During intermission, we could hear sirens outside the theater. People said the police were evacuating the streets. So this is New York! The sirens kept going, but no one made us leave. So this is New York! When my uncle was in the bathroom, I overheard a man say, "This is the best fucking musical I have ever seen!" So this is New York! And I told him, "Sir, I agree! This is the best fucking musical I have ever seen!" My uncle and I took our front row seats for Act 2, and my shirt was damp from tears and actor spit. It was awesome. J. Robert Spencer spit on me. Jen Damiano spit on me. Tony winner Alice Ripley spit on me. And Aaron Tveit spit on me. Aaron Tveit. Anyway, I didn't know what a standing ovation was at the time, so I just did what felt natural. I curled up in a ball and bawled. As we walked up the aisle, my uncle told me not to tell my parents about all the cursing and drug usage in play, but before I could assure him I ain't no rat, we were running down 45th Street towards 8th Avenue, running because a SWAT team told us to. The streets were empty. Every audience member of Next to Normal running for our lives. And so, as my uncle and I ran, I screamed, "Give me Broadway or give me death!" Luckily, no one was hurt. There was no attack, no fire, no bomb. But inside me, the Broadway bomb went off, and it became an obsession. Bernadette Peters and Sondheim. I repeat, Bernadette Peters and Sondheim. I just had to know everything about them. My uncle bought me every Sondheim DVD. Sweeney Todd and Into the Woods, Passion, and Sunday in the Park with George. I thought, this is great! All Broadway musicals are on DVD! It doesn't matter that I live in West Virginia! I live in Bumblefuck! I live where no one's heard of Sondheim and Bernadette Peters! Sondheim and Bernadette Peters! Bernadette Peters! Then I found out that only Sondheim immortalizes his work. Once a show closes on Broadway, it's gone forever. Unless you can get yourself to the Lincoln Center's Performing Arts Library in New York City! I ask you, Your Honor, jury, what was I supposed to do? Broadway is not accessible to a poor kid from West Virginia. Becoming the head boss of the Broadway bootleg mafia was inevitable. I am not sorry for my pirating ways.